So I've just, God, I'm so shiny today. I've just videoed this and knocked it off and it's not saved. So I ain't chuffed. If I've got food on my face or anything, I've just had some toast and soup and some chocolate because I just realised I didn't have my dinner. I've been out this morning with my sister down a country park collecting some bits from my reef that you might have seen on the other videos. Still got some more bits to get. But yeah, it was just lovely this morning to write some gratitude in my gratitude journal in the garden without Finn. Don't mean that in a nasty way. It was just his nana's got him and she's got him tonight and tomorrow, and I think his dad's coming back off holidays on Sunday and having him. So I've actually got my weekend free, which I didn't think I would. So I may be going live on Sunday with what do you call it? Happy Soul Sunday. So it's just nice to sit with a brew. I had a candle on, I did my cards, did a little bit of painting, I did my gratitude. It was just lovely to sit there because it was so gorgeous this morning. It was dead sunny and really warm, and the weather's gone a bit dull now and it started raining before. And then I managed to go out to the country park because I decided to get some bits. I went to get some pebbles at the river where I thought I could get some, but the water was high today, so I couldn't. So I might try again tomorrow or Sunday. I was just really chuffed because I used it in the garden, but I finished my little traveller's sort of pocket size, or what would you say, like passport size notebook. I just put that in my bag in case I wanted to stick something in the pages, like a flower, which I did get a couple of flowers actually, or write something while I was down there, but I didn't. I was with my sister and I was chatting to her anyway, but if I wanted to, I could, because I'll show you how you can use these anyway. But when I sell them, you'll get the cover with this on it. It might not be the same little dangles that are on it because it might be slightly different, and the foxes will be slightly different because obviously they're hand painted, so they might be slightly different. And you'll get 3 little notebooks inside, but the notebooks inside will all be slightly different, as in the colours in them. It's just how they come, so it might be slightly different. But you get 3 in there. I'm using mine more as a spiritual one, as in one's going to be a little art journal. Let's see if I can show you why I'm trying to hold this bloody tablet up. One's going to be a sort of journal, jotting things down. One's going to be a diary one, but more for a spiritual diary of like dates and things that I'm going to do things on, like going collecting nature bits and bobs, like for my reefs and different celebrations and things, what I want to do. And then the last one's going to be, the one with the flowers on, is going to be like my little sort of nature painting, which I did do the little leaves today in my garden, which has gone on my reef now. And then I just started drawing out the things that I saw today on the country walk, like a raven. Well, I saw 3 ravens. Trees, a little robin that kept popping up 3 times. It was quite cute. I've drawn some boots on because I have my winter boots on today with, I've got my long dress on today from Thrifted with a black cardigan, but I like it because the black's broken up a bit by flowers, kilted off. But it feels autumnal to me. And some leaves, and I'm going to paint them in after I've not done it. But they're great, these, because they're small enough to put in your bag. It fits in this little bag, my little leather bag. Fits in with a lot of room to put other things in, you know, in case. So that's why they're called travellers. If you're on holiday or going away for the weekend, you've just got a little, you know, it's not a massive book. You might be one who collects books like bigger journals, smaller journals. That this is going to be called the autumn edition, the foxy one, because there's a little fox on it. But this is mine. I'll be making a few more over the weekend. They'll be going up for sale if anyone's interested. They'll be going up on Soul Creations on Facebook, but you can message me on here if you want, if anyone's interested. There's some other things that are coming up, and new candles and stuff that'll be in October. I just love autumn. I've just had some soup, so that was great. Can't wait to start making some homemade soups. Oh, and I did wire wrap this the other day because I just wanted a big, massive crystal dangling off my necklace with a little gold leaf. Yeah, clear quartz. Very good for a lot of things. Main conductor, I'd say. So, might be making some of them in the future, soon, you know, with my jewellery bits. But, oh, we met a lady as well with a dog. She had like a a greyhound, because first I was like, oh, it's a whippet. No, I mean a lurch. No, I mean a greyhound, because it was big. We've had lurchers and greyhounds, and I had one, the last one I had one called Sam that I got from the dog's home. Weren't looking at dogs, but you just know you're going to come out with one. But he ended up with my mum's ex-partner. They're still friends. He lives in Wales in Llandudno, and the dog's called Sam, and he's black, and he was just gorgeous. In a way, I wish I still had him, but when I started childminding, he used to jump up and get giddy. He'd never bite you or anything like that. They're really nice-natured dogs, but when they go up on the back legs, they are quite tall, so it probably was a bit intimidating for little kids. So he had him in the end. He said he goes absolutely everywhere with him. If he put a steak on the side and went out all day, he'd never touch it. He's such a gorgeous dog. I'm just glad, even though he's not with me, he's in a good home. He's on the beach all the time running around, and he's with him all the time. And I saved him from the dog's home anyway a few years back. But yeah, it'd be funny because if I still had him, he was a black greyhound. He was just gorgeous, such a loving dog. I remember once when I had a boyfriend, he came round and sat on the couch, and Sam sat on the couch and stuck his nose in the guy's ear and was like that. Wouldn't do anything. He was just like, I know you're there. It's like my mum. I'm watching you. And the guy was like, what's he doing? I went, he won't hurt you. He's just sort of telling you that, you're not getting in between me and my mum. I think he knew he wanted to kiss me or something, and Sam wasn't having it. It was like, no, I'm going to sit in between you. It was quite funny. We were laughing. He was like sniffing and sticking his nose in his ear. It was so funny. But I've just had a really nice day. It was just lovely. Like I said, to get out in the garden this morning, even if you're going to do 10 minutes, or if you've got little kids, if it's when they're napping, just 10 minutes, or just try and get out in nature. It makes you feel so much better. I keep saying it's good for the soul. It's medicine. It makes you feel happy if you're feeling down, anxiety, or anything like that. Even if you have to take your kids out, just try and get around some greenery where, duck ponds and stuff like that. Just things where it just takes your mind off other things. But if you get a chance to go on your own, even if it's just for 15 minutes, just do it. Be around nature, because it just makes you feel so much better, as well as getting out in the fresh air. Because sometimes sat around in a house all day, which I know about, is just, it's like stale air and everything, and you just go out your brain. So get out in nature, guys. But yeah, so I've just had a lovely time. Made that reef, put that up. It's not finished yet. I want to put a few more bits on it, but I'll collect them with Finn. I've not got him, so I've got to get me pebbles. I've just loved today. See, you don't have to be doing mad things, spending loads of money too. Because the thing is, where we went as well, there's a little nature hut thing there, and they sell bird feed and that for the birds. And dogs go in there for a drink and a biscuit, so it's really cute. But you can get a hot chocolate there for 60p, a big hot chocolate. And all the crisps are dead cheap. Like, there's crisps and biscuits and sweets for kids, and the crisps are like 25p. But we just go get hot chocolate and walk around. You can either sit in with it with a mug, or you get the ones you can carry about around the duck pond, or the secret pond as I call it, or in the forestry bit where we went. And you just walk around with the hot chocolate. So in winter it's great as well, as long as you're wrapped up, got your gloves on and everything, hot chocolate to keep you warm. It's just dead good. So my energies, you can probably tell I'm a bit more, because I just feel so much better for doing that. Because my sister was like, I'll come out with the little one. She said, I'll come out and get some fresh air, because I've been in and I feel a bit, like when you feel a bit lethargic. So she came out. She felt loads better. And I was just picking leaves up and feathers and God knows what, and trying to stuff things in my little bag. But I got everything in it. So yeah, just get out in nature, guys, as I keep saying, when you can, even if you have to take your kids with you, and it might not be that peaceful, but just try. And if you do get to go out on your own, like I said, take in the surroundings, the noises, breathe it all in, and just chill. And if you've got a little journal, or you want one of these, you've got a little notebook or something, just maybe sit there and write about what you see or something, I don't know, or draw a little doodle of something down there wherever you are. Don't feel silly if you sat on a bench drawing, take no notice of anyone else anyway. But yeah, so I'll see you soon. Bye.